Are you prioritizing your SEO like you should be? Here's why it's important and a few steps to get you started. What is SEO? SEO is the process of optimizing your website to rank higher in organic search results, driving more organic traffic. Despite common misconceptions, SEO is crucial for online business growth, visibility, and credibility for your website. When you start your SEO strategy, what is the first thing you should do? The main thing we want to look at is technical SEO, and that is the process of optimizing the website itself to better present itself online in these search results that I previously mentioned. So some things we want to look at is optimizing your website speed, making sure it loads faster, making sure it's friendly for mobile devices, and we want to look at the way your website is structured, making it easy to navigate and find online. So the benefits of technical SEO, they increase your website's crawlability, user experience, and your overall rankings. So after we optimize the site, we want to look at optimizing your keywords. So we want a good keyword strategy. A good keyword strategy is essentially identifying the terms and phrases that your audience will likely be searching to help find your products and services online. So there's a few ways that we can go about identifying these. One, we can leverage tools like Google Keyword Planner, Ahrefs, SEMrush, and various other SEO tools that will help do the keyword research for you. In addition to that, we want to look at what your competitors are doing. So a good competitor analysis, a good scrub of their keywords, and a good scrub of their site will also help identify that. We want to look at implementing long tail keywords. So more so on the phrase side, what people will actually be searching for when they're trying to pull up your website or pull up your products. When developing long tail keywords, we want to focus more on specific keywords that are less competitive overall, so you have a higher chance of appearing for those. Some benefits of a good keyword strategy and doing your keyword research will also help increase the traffic to your site, increase the relevance of your site, and help boost your overall conversions. So once you've laid your foundation with the technical SEO, and then once you've developed your keyword strategy, you can actually leverage those keywords into a long-term content strategy. The important thing is we want to increase the relevancy of the terms on your website, and we want to ensure that your site is positioned as a good resource for people looking up your services, looking up anything industry related. We want to make sure that it ultimately is quality over quantity. So the keywords that you're putting into your articles, that you're putting into your posts, need to be engaging and keep the user on the site for as long as possible. With our content calendar, with our updates, we want to make sure that we are doing our research first. We want to make sure that the keywords in our articles and that the articles that we're posting are relevant to our audience. If you're just getting started with your SEO, you want to look at two different things. You want to look at your on-page SEO and your off-page SEO. Starting with the on-page SEO, there are multiple variables that we want to look at. On-page SEO is optimizing individual pages on your website so they rank higher online. Starting with your titles, you want to make sure that your page title and your header are relevant to what the user are consuming. Not everything on page SEO is going to be user facing. We want to make sure that the back end also fits well with that front end. So internal links. We want to make sure that the site links well to the other pages on your site, the rest of the content. Make sure it's as easy as possible for that user to get around your website. Another key back end feature that you may not realize is how you actually label your images on the site. It's easy for us as the user to look at an image and immediately tell what that is. But when Google's actually scrubbing your website, they don't know what that image is. Making sure that we name the image properly in the files and making sure that we have the appropriate alt text so that it's easy to find. Moving on to off-page SEO. These are essentially external factors or actions taken off of your website that actually help boost your overall website rankings with the overall search engines. There are many factors that actually influence off-page SEO. Starting with backlinks, we're essentially asking other websites to refer ours, showing that there's a reputable company that will acknowledge us as a proper resource. Next, we can look at social media. It's another great external platform that we can use to promote your content and reference back to your website. The last thing we can look at is essentially guest blogging. So that's where we can partner up with other resources, other websites, and we can create an ecosystem where we're constantly promoting each other's content and sharing those referrals back to our sites. After you've completed all of this work, after you've laid the foundation, after you've done your outreach, after you've written your content, we want to track that performance. There are a few KPIs that you want to measure. So your overall site lift, your overall ranking, so the keyword rankings that we work so hard to put together, and we want to look at your domain authority and conversion rate. There are common misconceptions when setting up your SEO strategy, and there are multiple things that we want to do and avoid. So let's jump into the do's and don'ts. Do create high quality content. Don't keyword stuff. We don't want to put too many of the same keywords in one place. Do focus on your user experience. Make it easy to navigate, make it a good place for those users to come to. Don't buy your backlinks. That's technically called black hat SEO, and we want to focus on creating those relationships organically. Do stay up to date on your SEO trends and algorithm changes. Don't ignore your mobile optimization. The main misconception is SEO is not a short-term strategy. It is a long-term goal which does not yield immediate results and takes time and effort to build up your rankings. Now that you know what SEO is, there's a few tools that you can use to get you started. Number one, Google Analytics. It's the most basic, easiest to use, and will give you all the basic insight you'll need for your overall website traffic. Two, Google Search Console, another free tool that will help monitor and track your website's internal performance. And then lastly, an SEO tool of your choice. So whether it's Ahrefs, SEMrush, or if there's another tool that you like to use. And these are great for performing your keyword research, your competitor analytics, and your overall domain rankings. If you're just getting started with SEO and you don't want to do it yourself, click the link in the description to get in contact with one of our experienced team members today.